Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a closer look at an online shopping site, Coranopy.com. They've got this big pitch, an international B2C site, wide range of stuff, quality products, supposedly super low prices. And their claim is they cut out the middlemen, use their own warehouses. Sounds good, right?
It does sound compelling. But, well, that's what we're here for. To cut through that marketing, we're going to look at the actual evidence from the source material, the site structure, the legal stuff, the pricing, and really see if it holds up. Our goal is to help you make an informed decision. Basically, understand the risks here.
Okay, let's get into it. Where do we start? The basic setup of this supposed international operation.
Exactly. The first things that really stand out are basic trust signals, or the lack of them.
Yeah.
For a site claiming to be this big international B2C platform, well, there's hardly any real contact information. You get an email address, that's it. No physical address you can trace, no phone number that works.
Right, those are pretty standard things you look for, aren't they? Just to feel like it's a legit company.
And then there's the age thing. This is maybe even more telling.
Ah, yes, the registration date. We check the Whois records, which tells you when the website domain was actually created. And
Coranopy.com was only registered on September 26th, 2024.
wow, okay, so that's really recent.
Extremely recent. If you're running this big international operation with warehouses, you'd expect, some history. Years, maybe? This kind of newness, plus the fact you can't easily contact them, it feels high risk. Like maybe it's set up for a quick entry and, well, potentially a quick exit.
Okay, so structural issues, lack of transparency. Now let's connect that to the legal side, the terms of service, right? Because this part, well, it felt like a big disclaimer covering pretty much everything. Sort of legal catch-22 for the customer.
Exactly. And reading the TS is so important because it shows what they think might go wrong.
Right.
They literally state they don't guarantee products will meet your expectations or that errors on the site will even be corrected.
So wait, they say right there, we don't promise this widget you're buying will be any good.
Basically, yes. And more than that, they limit their liability, they disclaim warranties, they even warn that using the site might not be secure or uninterrupted or error-free. The results might not be reliable.
Okay, so let's translate that. If I buy something, it arrives broken or totally different from the picture. They've already got it in writing saying, effectively, tough luck. We never promised it would be right.
That's the gist of it. It makes it much harder for you, the consumer, to argue a case or get your money back through official channels.
Which makes a lot more sense when you look at the prices they're charging versus, well, what the products might actually cost, the pricing shock.
Yes, the economics.
Yeah.
The price differences are huge. It strongly suggests they're not holding inventory in those expansive warehouses.
Yeah.
It looks much more like a dropshipping model. They take your order, then buy the item cheap somewhere else, and ship it to you with a massive markup.
And the examples are pretty stark. You found some specific ones.
Well, yeah. So this pearly matte finish waterproof eyeshadow stick, they list it for $17.90. We found what looks like the exact same item on Alibaba, the wholesale price, $1.80.
$1.80 versus almost $18. That's nearly a tenfold markup.
Almost 900% profit margin, yeah. And it's not just one item. Their original liquid mineral concealer sells for $39.90 on Coranopy, again found at wholesale for less than $2.
Okay, so $39.90 versus under $2.
Right. When you see margins like that, it's not about value. It suggests the goal is quick profit, maybe before too many people complain about quality or shipping times.
So new site, no real contact info, legal terms that protect them, and these huge markups. What about reviews? Social proof?
That's the final piece, really.
Yeah.
The site itself might claim thousands of happy customers, positive reviews internally, but we looked outside the site, places like Trustpilot, Reddit, other independent consumer forums, and we found nothing. Zero credible independent reviews.
Which is weird, right? For an international site shipping quality products, you'd expect someone somewhere to be talking about their experience.
Exactly. That silence is, frankly, deafening. If they were delivering as promised, you'd expect some buzz, good or bad. This lack of any independent footprint is a major warning sign. It strongly suggests the customer experience might not match the marketing hype.
So putting it all together, what's the takeaway for someone thinking of buying from Coranopy.com?
Well, look, based on the source material, we can't definitively call it a scam. That's a strong word. But the combination of factors, limited contact, being brand new, the huge price differences, those self-serving legal terms, and zero outside reviews, it all adds up to significant risk for you, the consumer. It really looks like a potentially unsustainable setup.
Yeah, all those elements together paint a pretty clear picture. It feels less like a stable business and more like
They,
something that.
they seem designed to protect the site operator, not the customer.
Right. So, thinking about this more broadly, even legitimate sites have terms of service that limit their liability, right? It makes you think. When
Yeah.
you land on a new shopping site, especially one you haven't heard of, what's the single most important thing you should check before you click buy? Is it the super low price? How long the site's been around? Or is it finding that independent verification, those reviews from real people outside the site's control? Something to mull over next time a deal looks maybe too good.